I expected that 5 people could get 5, could get 5, could get 5. That was my expectation. But that's not the reality in our world. So what I'm going to do in this course is I'm going to teach you how to build a team that duplicates. I'm going to teach you how to build a team that continues to go whether or not you're actively pushing them all the time. But know this, no matter what I'm going to teach you, you as the leader are vitally important. You say, no, I want to duplicate and you're independent from me and you move on your own. I wish that was the case, but show me a top income earner, I'll show you somebody who's been a consistent top leader with their organization. They become an emotional security blanket for the whole team. They cause people to take action that wouldn't have been taken without them. So it still requires that. But in order to really take a look at this, you need to understand the statistics. You've got to understand some numbers. And I'm going to give you some numbers that you may or may not like, but they are true. Jim Rohn taught me, you need to know your numbers. Know the game you're in. What are the statistics that work in your business? What are the things that you should expect in your business? What's the standard? What's the setup? How does this work? Okay? Out of every 100 distributors in network marketing, 70 of them are consumers. They recruit exactly 0 people. 70 out of every 100. Now, many of them join your opportunity as a distributor because it was very inexpensive and they could do that to be able to get the product less expensive. Some people do that, okay? That's very common inside of our business. But others just become consumers of the product and that's it, okay? 70 out of 100. You telling me that if I recruit 100 people, 70 of them are never going to recruit anybody? If you take a look at the law of large numbers, you might be above that average, but if your group gets big enough, that's what it's going to be. Unless the companies change the designation so they don't become a distributor until they recruit somebody, then your numbers will change. But for the entire profession right now, 70 out of 100. Second group of people are a group that we call social enrollers. These people recruit between 1 and 2 people lifetime. 1 to 2 people lifetime. They love the product. They're willing to share, but they don't really want to build. Any recruiting happens by accident. It's not really their intent. And that's fine. People find that their place. How many people have people in your group that are like that? Great. Social enrollers. Out of 100, 20 are social enrollers. Third group are what we call retailers. They recruit 3 to 5 distributors lifetime. What they do primarily is sell and service customers. The social enrollers, they use the product and they're willing to share and they'll get a few. But the retailers are people who they're just into selling and servicing customers, selling and servicing customers, selling and servicing customers. And they do that enough. Typically, they'll bring in 3 to 5 people onto their team. And out of 100, 5 of them fall into the retailer category. Fourth group what we call the recruiters. And you can come up with your own names. I just made these names up. There's not anything official about them. They recruit 6 to 9 people over the kind of lifetime. They sell and service customers. They recruit and train other salespeople. Okay? Out of every 100, it's about 3 of those are recruiters. They're going to bring in 6 to 9 people lifetime. And group number 5 are what I call the super recruiters. They bring in 10 or more lifetime. They average 27. These statistics are all big data statistics. I'm not making them up. I might round them a little bit just to make the numbers a little easy. But this is the big number statistics. They average 27. 2 out of 100 fall into that group. What I got to tell you is, in the super recruiter group, 70% of all recruits in network marketing are brought in by that group. Group number 5, super recruiter group. 70% of all the distributors recruited every day are recruited by that group. So if we change these numbers to out of 10, you've got 7 that are consumers, 2 social enrollers, 0.5 retailers, 0.3 recruiters, 0.2 super recruiters. Now, isn't this exciting? So exciting. Oh my gosh, my future is assured. This is awesome. This is the reality. These are the numbers, okay? Now, these numbers are great if you understand them. These numbers will work for you if you stop beating yourself up because you tried to get 5 who get 5 who get 5. Apply the 5 who get 5 who get 5 to that. What are the chances that your 5 will get any? You might get 1 out of 5 that duplicates a little bit, right? You might get a couple out of 10 that duplicate a little bit. You might get 3 or 4 out of 20 that duplicate a little bit, and that's okay. That's all right. Consumers are fine. Social enrollers are fine. Retailers are fine. But stop expecting that everybody's going to recruit at the same velocity of what you're doing.